I have to figure out how to undo what I did to the washing machine. Oh boy. All right, well, I was just about to do the what solds, and somebody woke up from her nap. Let's see. Hi, baby. No laughs. She's still too sleepy. So, I had a bunch of, geez, did I list that too low? Today and yesterday. Astros hat. This thing is just as minty can be. Sold for, I listed it for 30. I went back and forth with the customer a little bit, and it ended up selling for 27. I gave it away, as it turns out. The only sold component was 20, but that one was pretty beat up. So I felt like 27 was good, and then I talked to some people, and they're like, oh, there's some more stuff where some rapper wore that hat or put out a record with that hat referenced in it. Anyway, I bought it for $5 2 days ago and sold it for 27 plus shipping today. So that's good. The broken Walkmans. That one with some old headphones. This one, the deal on this, I wouldn't normally sell these this cheap, but this one, the door, fixed itself. The door doesn't go all the way shut unless it doesn't hold shut unless the tape is in there. So I felt like that was kind of a defect, but it still works. I was able to get that one humming. The problem with that one was the headphone jack was real staticky, so I went in and I just bent the tab a little bit and got it going. We sold this baseball bat. I listed it this morning, and it sold full price in about an hour on global ship. I suspect it's going to Japan, but when you sell stuff on global ship, it's really hard to tell. Oh, and there's one other thing. So this tool, this isn't a tool, it's the band tool. It's a really neat thing. This belongs to a buddy of mine that I'm getting rid of some stuff for, helping him out. This is a box set from 1999, and it's a CD and a VHS tape in there. It sells really high, like $50, $60, except this thing is supposed to have, let me see if I can hold it at an angle where you can see it. So it has that one tab. It should have another tab and a lid that closes, kind of like a Nintendo box, but it doesn't. That plastic cover is pretty messed up. So that was one where I got a bunch of dog offers, and then I either countered or declined those offers. Most of the time, even if somebody offers me 99 cents on a $100 item, I counter, because it helps the algorithm. When you counter, it makes you seem like a seller who's willing to work with people, and so I think you get better results. I find that when I send offers and send counters and accept offers, my stuff gets more views and I get more stuff sold. So that I got a bunch of dog offers, stuff that they knew I wasn't going to sell it to them for that, and so I countered, and some people declined and some people just didn't respond, and then it ended up selling for full price after a couple of days. So yeah, you're distracting me from my video. So that's what sold. I just have those 4 items. I'll get those shipped out real quick. I might be able to, I've got some stuff that I sold in a personal, there's a guy that I've been dealing with, buying some cool stuff, and he looked at my eBay page and said he wanted a handful of things, so we might be doing some trading. Look at the baby. I sold him some stuff if you want to see that. So this guy is a reseller also, but he doesn't really traffic in eBay. He does his own Facebook page that people follow him on, and he's got a pretty good following, and he goes to like flea markets and does the in-person swap meets and stuff. So he might be able to do better with this stuff. I cut him some deals. He cuts me some deals. We do some trading. So he got this lunchbox that is got the thermos in it. It's a little bit rough, but it's a cool piece, especially if you just walked up to a table and that's there at a swap meet. That's going to bring you in. The fanny pack, I paid 50 cents for this at a yard sale, or at an estate sale a couple of days ago. He gave me 15 for it. And then there's some jeans that I've had sitting around forever. These are new with tag 80s ladies Wranglers. That's the kind of thing that could sell at a swap meet that probably isn't going to sell online particularly well. And then these 80s like acid wash, button fly, made in the US, 501, but they're missing the tag. So the collectors don't really want that. But I suspect these are actually going to be for him, just knowing how big he is and how big these jeans are. I suspect those are for keeps. So that is everything that's sold today so far. Say bye, Abby. Say bye-bye. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Mwah. Say bye-bye, baby. You gonna eat my hat? Well, I'd eat my hat. Some more. All right, we got some more sales. This is an old Hoover belt for a vacuum cleaner. I picked it up for 59 cents at a thrift store. It sold for $4.99 plus shipping. It's not major money, but it's kind of just bread and butter stuff, and getting those small listings that move fast help your algorithm, and that is, that's $4. That was super easy. I like listing new old stock stuff. These sold Skeletor, He-Man, paid $10 from a guy, from my guy the other day, and I paid $10 yesterday for these. I got them listed. They both have the bottoms, which is kind of a big deal. That one has some kind of sticker stuck to the bottom of it that wasn't there a minute ago. And then, oh, look at this. I sold Charizard. I got that in a big lot of toys. Sold for $11. That's from 1999, I think. But that one sold, and I got it packaged and out before I was ready, before I thought to tape it. The other baseball bat, I listed these two baseball bats, Louisville Slugger TPX. I listed them both for like $50, $48.99 and $49.99 or something like that. I listed them both this morning, and they both sold today. This one, I mean, you can see, like, it's not messed up, but it's been used a lot. So I didn't want to list it for like crazy high, so I went a little under the market on it just to make sure that I don't know much about baseball bats. And the other one was reasonable with the comps, and it sold right away. So those 4 items, Charizard, Charizard would be 5. Those 5 things: Charizard, He-Man, the vacuum thing, baseball bat, four things: Charizard, He-Man, baseball bat, vacuum cleaner. Sold. So we're having a good day. I also got some more stuff. Well, I guess we can do that real quick. Check these out. These are Bakelite, like steampunk goggles. Likely, I would say they're at least from the 50s. I suspect they're a lot older than that. And then this Lego set from 1982. I don't know how complete it is, but it does have the instructions, so I can look through and figure out how complete it is or is not. So yeah, and I got another Coke clock, but it doesn't work. So I'm sitting on the floor in the laundry room because I found this vintage shirt, and I touched it, and I got some black powder on my hand. It was a black shirt. I was like, huh, well, if the dye is coming out of the shirt, I want to wash it. It'll probably end up with, you know, some tears or some shear to it. It'll look pretty worn out. But then I'll know what I've got. This is what happened. I turned it off in the middle of the run. This is basically what's left of the shirt. Like, that is the print. And this is the shirt. I have to figure out how to undo what I did to the washing machine. Oh boy. Just like I pulled a Eggo waffles out of the box, out of the recycling bin. It's just like, it almost feels like super fertile soil, like topsoil or something, but it's just pieces, tiny pieces of shirt fabric. Yeah, you can see that's like a piece of fabric. The shirt just totally disintegrated into nothing. It's craziness. Let me wrap up real quick what happened with the washing machine situation. That shirt had some dry rot in it, which can be commonplace on black, vintage, new old stock, never washed t-shirts that are like from the late 90s even. That shirt happened to be from the late 80s, and so it was subject to dry rot because of science. And I will link below an article that somebody showed me about why that shirt did that, and it's kind of interesting if you're interested into that kind of thing. And so I was able to get the washing machine. I went ahead and just did a rinse and spin kind of thing, and that's when I was able to get a lot of that stuff just kind of scooped out by hand, and I put it in that Eggo waffles box, and then I just took a wet rag and really wiped it down the inside good, and I ran a couple of cycles to just get all that black gunk out of it before we got the before we started doing our regular laundry. And it came out fine, but it was really strange. Never ran into that before. Hope I don't run into. I definitely won't do that. Make that mistake again. All right, I stole this idea from the good folks over at Rally Roots. Check them out. They are super knowledgeable. So you see, this and that are the broken parts of a plastic hanger. They're just taped to this piece of cardboard and this regular hanger. Let me show you before and afters on some stuff. So I legit tried to make this look as good as I could on a standard hanger. It doesn't look bad. What do you think? It's still swinging. This is the first time I've done the big hanger thing. I think it does look better. I think it displays better. That's basically how I would lay it out on the floor. All right, well, here we are at Dollar General. I was just coming in because I needed some dry erase markers for my organization stuff. And they have anything on clearance is 50% off today. And so they had these Nerf guns that were 25% off on clearance. Regular price is $10.50, so they were down to $7.88 as the clearance price. And then, which doesn't sound exactly like 25% off, but that's what they said. Anyway, so they're $7.88, and then they were 50% off of that price, which brought them to $4, $3.94 a piece. Trending price on eBay is $15, $14.95. So, can I make a killing at that price? Not really, but I bought in. I stocked up. If I sell them one at a time at $14 and it costs me $6, $7 to ship them, I'm not gonna make money. But if I do, if I lot them together 3 at a time, then I can probably get $35 for them, and I think I'll just about double my money. So I got several lots that would be 3. I think I got 4 where I can lot 3 together. I ended up with like 12 guns. So Not a bad deal. Also, I have sons. If I ended up with a handful of them not selling or not selling for what I thought, I have 4 boys and they have cousins, and so we'd figure out something to do with them. But at $4 a piece, I wasn't going to miss some Nerf guns. All right, so that's what I've got. So much going on this week. I've been having some really crazy good sales, but I just been so focused on just doing the business of doing the business, and trying to move, that I just haven't been focused on. I kind of put the YouTube channel on ice. Sorry, guys. I appreciate your support, and a couple of people reaching out saying, "Hey, where's the videos?" They'll be more consistent, say, late March, but the next 2 weeks I'm probably going to be pretty scant. But I'll try to record anything super interesting that happens and then make a couple of videos. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.